Hey Pokemon fans, it's release day, and I just got my hands on some Perfect Order. Let's crack open this booster box in this video and see what it's all about. I usually avoid looking up stuff with new sets, so the little bits of information I've gotten so far is that this is kind of more of an old school set. Much smaller card count, less aggressive illustration rares, and really less of the popular Pokemon. So it's been pretty divisive on the opinions of this set so far. It's giving Journey Together vibes, which is a set that I actually like. So I'm definitely curious to see how this is going to play out. Let's crack it open. All right, let's just jump right into it and crack this booster box open here. Let's do the plastic and get her opened. Now, booster box means I'm opening 36 packs, which is awesome. Booster boxes have always been my favorite way to open cards, because pull rates seem to be slightly more consistent. It's just satisfying to open this many packs at once, and typically booster boxes are the best value for money that you're going to get. Okay, we're just going to fire through the right side here and see what happens. Again, I haven't really looked at the cards. I know there's like a weird looking Starmie in here that's kind of interesting, and obviously Zygarde is the core of the set. So I'm assuming there's a bunch of Zygarde cards in here. Sometimes those are cool cards, we'll see. We're definitely curious. And as I often mention, I like to put pack art in my binders in the first 4 slots, so I'm going to be careful for at least 4 of these to try and get one of each pack art. This one's probably already a loss because of the top there. Let's see. Yeah, something like this I wouldn't put in my binder, so I'll toss that to the side. But we really care about the cards. Okay, we're starting with our first through here. Fossil, Servine, Mawile, Shaman, Galette, Luxio, a reverse hollow growing grass energy. I'll have to take a look at some of that stuff after. I've heard that this is a good set for the game, which I'm also interested in. A reverse Aegislash, and again, these reverse hollows, some of my least favorite in recent memory, just because they're so flat, so boring. But yeah. And then we have a Hollow Superior. I don't mind Superior, somewhat of a cool starter Pokemon. Okay, then we're into one of the Zygarde packs here. It's have the same issue as type of auto front. I do like fold the tops of these in my binder. But if I'm including a package or wrapper in my collection, then I want it to be in good shape, so I probably won't keep that. Okay, we have an Espurr, Scatterbug, Probopass, Dedenne, Diggersby, one of the silliest names, I love it. Limio City, Talonflame. I could tell the artist before even looking at the name that this is a Shinji Kanda card, and I was correct. Always love his card, and his style stands out. This is honestly a great example, a little toned down for his style, and I think it looks awesome. This is a great looking card right there. First reverse is a Mawile, and then an Amara, and we have an ultra rare Yveltal. Nice. 2 packs in and we get an ultra rare. I actually like Yveltal. X and Y are somewhat maligned with some fans, some collectors, but I'm a fan. And Yveltal, I think he's cool. Sweet. Got sleeves right here, so let me sleeve this guy up and put him in our hits. The colors are kind of unique on him here in a way that I like. It's like even darker than you would expect. Like the red is quite dark. Very cool. Okay, good start. We have a Meowth pack here. So Meowth, I guess, is another one of the 4 Pokemon in this set. So he's probably what I would guess to be the most popular. Pack issue there. Okay, we have a Ghastly. Salandit. Snorlax, so he's cool. Pokeball. Eradicate. Pokepad. I know this is very playable. Heard a lot about this card. Barbaracle. A reverse Potion. A reverse Salandit to go with our non-reverse. And a Hollow Dugong. I love a good hollow water energy. I love a good hollow water type. And Dugong's cool. He's kind of like a basic-ish looking Pokemon, but in poses like this, I think he's quite cool. Nice. This is the thing with booster boxes as well. Like, you can enjoy the hollows, the just regular hollow rares. I do as a collector, so another reason why I like getting a booster box. This pack was closer, so I'll put it to the side. We have a Fletchling, Ariados, Binnacle, Fletchinder, for memory, the Zygarde focus thing, Rippion, a Judge, Reverse Football again, and Hot Start, an IR Talonflame. Whoa. And then there is a Hollow Rocky Energy. I'll take a look at that in a sec. I didn't know they were doing it. I'll have to maybe take a quick peek back. Let's look at this IR here. Talonflame's solid. Definitely like him. This card looks cool. Right off the bat, like it's with the Veltal even a little, this Talonflame, it's like the colors are more muted, so to speak, a little more grounded in reality, with a lot more browns. And I do like that sometimes. I like some of the IRs that are more realistic looking, which is a cool Torpal card that I like, and Relicanth that I've talked about in some other videos. This is cool, I like that. No idea what any of these are worth, because I just love opening them to start. I can check what they're worth after, and fill the gaps for my collection. This is cool. I didn't know they were doing stuff like this. I'd have to count the cards. I didn't actually pay that close attention, but they have rare hollow energies here, so this rocky fighting energy. I don't know if that counts as a pull for some people, but pretty interesting. I'll start digging into that a little bit more after. Okay, another fact here. I'll open a few from the bottom in the next couple, because these openings, the glue is very light on these packs, so just ripping open. Here we got an Esper, Scatterbug, Probopass, Dedenne, Aromatisse. This is a cool card, I like that. Again, it would look better in pink if it was a fairy type, like the X and Y fairy type Aromatisses. There's some cool, nice looking cards. This one's not bad with the purple though, because there's a little more purple-pink mix here. I like that. Rose's Encouragement, a Pavilion, Reverse Esper, Reverse Probopass, and the Hollow Rare Chien-Pao. I just realized from the last pack that the Hollow Rare was the energy, and because IRs go in the reverse slots, so I forget that sometimes. That's what happened, but I think it's been a little while since we've had energies be in Hollow Rare slots. Some people might not like that. More common in the vintage set, like the Team Rocket set I'm completing right now has one of them. And then some trainer cards that are rares, hollow rares as well, so always interesting. So it's not bad. That's that Zygarde pack there. Okay, we have a Staryu. Very dark again. I like that Staryu. So the first Pokemon card I ever got as a kid was the base set Staryu. I think it was a Shadowless, not a first edition. It's long gone now, unfortunately, but so I have a soft spot for Staryus. Buffy, Potion, Rowlet, Volcanion in uncommon and as a water type, Naveen, a Powden, a reverse Powden to go with it, a reverse Doublade, and another one of these energies, the Hollow Rare Psychic Energy. Cool. I mean, I'm not going to mind getting one of each of those. Hopefully not a bunch of duplicates. All of these are ripping at the tops, but I'm probably going to stop mentioning that and just find the ones that are nicest after. So we got a Fletchling, Ariados, Binnacle, Fletchinder, Aegislash, Energy Swatter, Meowstic, a reverse Lumiose City, a reverse Rattata, and the third Hollow Rare Energy. Hopefully I'm just getting lucky and getting one of each, like I said, and not gonna have a whole bunch of those. I do like them, but I want Pokemon, you know? Especially if it's an SAR. Okay, Villara, Hippopotas, Hole Digging Shovel, very creative. Rattata again, Pokepad. Wouldn't mind getting a play set of Pokepads, so get 4 of those would be cool. Turtonator, Shaman. Ooh, you love a good Gengar. And this is one of them, like for sure. Reverse. The reverse in this set always looks best on the darkest cards, so like Dark type is probably the nicest looking reverses you get. Still not my favorite. This card looks great. Gengar is always cool. Yeah, sweet. Crushing Hammer reverse, and the double rare Yveltal EX to go with our ultra rare. That's a good pack right there. I like that one. The Gengar and the Yveltal. Slide them under here with the other Yveltal. Well, we'll take a closer look. Again, it has the star pattern as the non-mega double rares do in this generation. Not a fan of them, but I do like Yveltal, so we take it. That's 3 hits in, I think, 7 packs. Yeah, I think it was 8 pack. Although once we get through this half, it is split in my head in half. 16 or 18. Okay, another Staryu, Klefki, Potion, Rowlet, Tarragon, another Diggersby, another Lumiose, Fletchling reverse, and a Drapion reverse with a Tyrantrum Hollow. I believe there's some Tyrantrums in this set, which is a kind of a cool Pokemon. You can see that we're already hitting a lot of duplicates, and that's what happens when you have sets that are this small. This small is in what I think is a reasonable size. Not the double check the count, but it's like around 100-ish, maybe a little bit more, but not like the 250 or whatever that Ascended was. It just means that the set as a whole is a little more accessible. It's easier to master set, and that's my favorite thing is completing sets. I don't always focus on master sets, but in modern times it's not too hard to get reverse hollows, so I do try and complete master sets. Dartrix and Honedge. Haunter to go with our Gengar. Cool. Bunnelby. Lumiose Colette again. Baracle. Raticate. The reverse Tianpao. The reverse Aromatisse. And a double rare Mega Clefable EX. This is what I was mentioning before, where the Mega cards for the double rares are a lot nicer than the non-Megas. So this is like a textured card. I'm gonna be honest, Mega Clefable is incredibly ugly. What gotta be one of the ugliest Pokemon? Just looks so dumb. Clefable's fine, it's like a very basic Pokemon normally. Pairing Clefable, but Mega Clefable, man. Cool card though, like I do like the color patterns with the purple, the blue, and yellow. Talking about it when it's not even in camera. But yeah, the purple, the blue, the yellow. Looks pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm like probably 300-ish packs deep without an SAR right now. And pretty bad pull rates. There's a couple of videos that I have queued up to release that I haven't done yet. I'll probably release them out of order because this is more relevant. But I'm just having terrible luck of late. Hopefully we can turn it around here. Is that Talonflame again? Core Memory. Drapions. Judge reverse. A Hunter reverse to go with our Gengar. And okay, we have a Forest of Vitality ultra rare. I gotta say, I like that. That's a cool ultra rare. I'd say sometimes the trainer ultra rares are actually nicer than the Pokemon ultra rares. The Mega generation of cards, the ultra rares aren't bad. This one's good. Like I'd say, I actively like this card. Sweet. That's a win in my books. Okay, next pack. Another Starmie one. We have a Pokemon Catcher, Nosepass, Snivy, Scorupi, Rose's Encouragement, Pavilion, Luxio, a reverse Fletchinder, a reverse Dedenne, and the Hollow Gengar to go with our reverse Hollow Gengar. Cool. I would actually expect that these will be a couple bucks each, because that's just how Gengars be. So pulling one of each of them is perfect for my set. Okay, back to this ugly Mega Clefable pack. We have a Dartrix and a Honedge, Hunter, Bunnelby, Judge, Volcanion, Naveen, a reverse Landorus. Haven't pulled that one yet. Another IR. We have an Esper. Just take a quick look with the hollow Luxray at the end there. Yeah, just like I was kind of saying with the Talonflame here, It's more muted colors, more grounded. Whether you think that's good or bad is up to you, but I like this quite a bit. Esper's cool. I like the like slice of life kind of cozy cards from time to time to mix in with the more intense ones. Sweet, that's 2 IRs. I think our pull rates are pretty good right now. We've got 2 ultra rares, 2 double rares, 2 IRs, and there's this 5 here. That's 13 packs. That's I think quite a bit above the typical pull rates. So if we can keep that up, I would love that, because like I said, I've had a lot of bad luck of late. It's not just me opening a pack or two. Not that I ever buy packs for more than MSRP-ish, but packs are expensive these days, you know? Singles are typically the way to go. It's just opening packs is a lot of fun. I was able to get the ETB and the booster box for totally reasonable prices in Canada on launch day, which has been a while. I'm pretty confident that's because people are not super into this set. Maybe more scalpers are staying away. I doubt it's because the market's correcting, unfortunately, but I will take advantage of it and enjoy opening another booster box. A reverse Staryu and a reverse Meowstic and the Holo Aurorus. I'd have to double check, but I don't think we have a single duplicate Holo yet, or like anything in that final rare slot yet, which is pretty nice. Now we're not halfway through yet, so it'll happen. The last like few openings I'd like open 4 Spide Ops from a single booster box, 4 holo rares, and like 2 reverse rares, and just have a ridiculous collection of them. Hey, Pokemon Catcher, Nose Pass, Snivy, Skorupi, lots of duplicates for the commons and uncommons. Pokepad, that's 3 Pokepads now, so almost a playset. Turtonator, Energy Search, another Pokemon Catcher, and the Holo Chien-Pao. I'm pretty confident I jinxed it, and that is our second Chien-Pao. We either have the reverse and the holo, or 2 holos. That's what happens when you have to talk to the camera. Well, I guess I don't have to. I'm enjoying and choosing to, but, you know, Spritzy, Hawlucha. We haven't pulled that yet. Kind of cool. Lots of XY cards in here, which makes sense. You know, XY cards and XY are your Pokemon. Spupa, Energy Search, Lumiose. I mean, that's XY right there. Aromatisse, Talonflame, Skorupi, Scatterbug, and the Psychic Energy. I believe that's the second one of those, but don't hold me to it. Okay, 2 more packs for this half. And like I said, even if we didn't get any more hits, I think we're still quite a bit above pull rates. I'd have to check, but typically it's like 1 in 12 for an IR or something like that. 1 in 10-ish. Okay, we have a Seal, a Sphinx, Spinarak. I just grabbed 2. No. Spinarak, Spritzy, Shaman, another Galette, a Baracle, a reverse Turtonator, reverse Tyrantrum, and the double rare Meowth EX. That's 3 double rares. This is another non-mega, so another star pattern. Meowth's fine. I probably maybe like him a little less than some people do. I'm more of like, I liked the anime as a kid, but I like the games more and the cards more. I think he's mostly popular from the anime. I still like him. I'm not saying that. This is a 5-band graphics card, so most of the time, the cheaper 3D kind of styling. That's a hit, though. Okay, last pack for this half. Again, we're opening all of them, of course, but it's just a good way in my head to have a sense of where we are. There's a Clefairy, I think that's the first one. Spritzy reverse, a Ghastly reverse, and a Landorus holo. Now we're definitely getting some duplicates. Okay, halfway through. Okay, just as a quick recap, we have these 2 ultra rares here, the Yveltal and the Force of Vitality. These 2 IRs, the Talonflame and the Esper, and 3 double rares. 2 star pattern ones and the mega one. It's pretty good. If we double this, I would be happy. That'd be a very strong booster box. But we all know what we're here for. You know, I think there's a 1 gold card in this set. Never my favorite, but I would love to pull it just because they're so rare and so expensive typically. And then again, I have not pulled an SAR in quite some time. Basically over a year at this point. All right, Stubblade, Halucha, Spupa, Energy Search, Eradicate, Rose's Encouragement, Vivillon, Core Memory, Bunnelby, and another Hollowware Dewgong. Next pack, Ghastly, Crushing Hammer, Solandis, Scatterbug, Tarragon, Diggersby, a Baracle, Furfrou, a Reverse Talonflame again, and a Hollow Superior. Haven't got anything new in a while is what I would say now. Superior is where we started. Okay, Furfrou, Tyrant, Irvine, Fairy, Luxio, Adjacent, Meowstic, Superior, and Clefairy from the same pack, and, well, we technically got a playset of Pokepads with the ultra rare Pokepad. I would not play with it, but cool. This is, if I were to guess, this would be one of the more expensive trainers in this set that now I won't have to buy just because it's so playable. People like to fancify up their decks. Sweet. The blue is actually kind of nice on here. It's definitely not as nice as the Forest of Vitality. Like, that's actually like a top tier non-person trainer card, I would say. Like some of the people trainer cards are quite nice. But yeah, not bad for the Pokepad. Okay. Next pack. The Snorlax, Esper, Probopass, Sail Fossil. I don't think I pulled that. Core Memory, Turbinator, Naveen. There's the reverse hollow of the Psychic Energy, reverse Shaman, and another Tyrantrum hollow. Okay, let me break this up. There's not much I have left, so quite a few. So I got 5, 10, 14. So I'm going to do that so I can keep an eye on it. Just to, build up the own internal stress for no reason. Trying to pull something cool. Not saying that's not cool. Love another couple more IRs at the very least. Ghastly, Crushing Hammer, Salandit, Scatterbug, Drapion. We'll see a little something at the top there. Lumiose, Aromatisse, Reverse Servine. Wow. Can't believe it. Oh, baby. This is for sure going to be the most expensive card in the set. And it's been a long time since I've said I pulled that most expensive card. Basically all the way back to X and Y. Well, that makes the booster box incredibly worth it. Whew. I don't even know what to say. It's been so long since I pulled something good, or at least expensive, that this is crazy. Let's take a closer look here. Now, these gold cards always look better in person. They look so flat and boring online. You can see you get that like rainbow effect in the back. It's too bad this is probably going to be the cheapest gold card that's been released yet because it's a Mega Zygarde. The fighting energies like kind of look weird with the gold. I still like it, and my wallet very much so likes it. This is because of this, it means that I will be able to complete this set significantly faster. It's a lot easier to buy 10, $30 IRs and feel good about it versus one gold card that is just kind of okay. Wow. Super thrilled about that. Basically can't let that leave the camera frame there. I don't need to pull a single other thing, and I will be happy. But we still have 14 packs, so I miscounted the first time around. 14 packs to go. Man. That makes it pretty easy to kind of title and focus a video, let me tell you. So you got a Dedenne, an Ariados. recover after pulling one of those. A Fletchling. Powden. Just keep the good luck going and, double down and get an SAR to go with the whatever that rarity tier is called, I'm now forgetting. Tarragon, we got a folding shovel, and another fighting energy to go with the actual fighting energy. Yay. Pretty crazy. Got a Snorlax, Esper, Probopass, Dedenne, Talonflame, Energy Swatter, Volcanion, Eradicate, a Dartrix, and nice, a double rare Mega Skarmory EX. If I were to guess, he's probably one of my favorites from the set. Skarmory is cool. Really like him. He's second gen, right? But I haven't seen the Mega in a while. The gold. I like the silver non-Mega version more than the gold Mega, but he's still cool. Him being a steel type goes with all the metal effect. Nice. Throw that up here. Another Mega double rare. I do not mind the Mega double rares, as I said. And don't forget this. Next pack. We got a Fletchinder, Klefki, Cynical, Rowlet, Judge, Luxio. Another Pokepad. That's the playset right there. Perfect. Another Klefki, another Binnacle, and the Hollow Grass Energy. To check how many Hollow Rares there are, because feels like a lot of energy cards, but if there's only like 10 Hollow Rares and then I don't know how many energies are there, like 8, it's going to feel like a lot. It's almost 50-50 there. So there we got another Sail Fossil, Ariados, Staryu, Fletchinder, Aegislash, Tarragon, Diggersby, another Galad, lots of those, another Energy Swatter, lots of those, and the Hollow Aurorus. Okay, we're at 9 packs to go, I believe, here. Couple more IRs to really round this out would be beautiful. Let's see. Draw Fossil and Amara, Bunnelby, Hippopotas, Jacinth, Eradicate, Rose's Encouragement, Steel, Reverse Tyrant, and another Superior. That's our third Hollow Superior. As expected. Get more and more duplicates. This is why you need to get more and more hits to counter those duplicates. We have a Fletchling, a Klefki, Pinnacle, lots of all the commons and uncommons are going to be covered by this point. You just need reverse hollows. And even those, some of those have been duplicating. Okay, we got an IR. I actually saw this one, and I like it. There's another Landorus Hollow. It's, again, kind of like muted, chill, Spupa here. The feel and theme with these IRs is feels pretty consistent, and I like that. I like that it's kind of consistent across that. Spupa, terrible Pokemon, but it's kind of nice and kind of funny when you have a nothing tier Pokemon and you give it good artwork like this. I'm a fan of that for sure. It's our third IR. And that. Don't forget, in case you forgot from a couple minutes ago, hold the gold Zygarde. Okay. On to the next. Dartrick, Mawile, Rattata, Orange. You always got to throw original Pokemon in, get the fans interested. Vivillon, Lumios. I don't think it worked in this set, even with the Meowths, but for me it did, but for others, not so much. Spinarak is a reverse Vivillon, and another Tyrantrum. It might even be the fourth one, definitely at least the third one. Yay. Jaw Fossil, Amara, Bunnelby, Hippopotas, Naveen, Gillette, Shaman, the reverse Aurorus, the reverse Luxray, and the Hollow Luxray. 5 packs to go. Still a chance for an SAR. I can still say I haven't pulled one in over a year. But now I can say I pulled something even rare. The pull rates on the gold cards are ridiculous. Now, I think there being only one gold card in here means you're going to get that one specifically. Instead of they've been doing two in a lot of the sets. But still, like, I'd have to check, but like 1 in 1,000 something packs that you get those. So me pulling that is pretty crazy. Unless they change it for this set, I doubt it. Pokemon has really shifted to like ridiculous pull rates on things, which I hate. I would gladly give up that card if they went back to OG pull rate style things like in vintage sets. Okay, reverse fighting energy and the hollow fighting energy to go with it. We've had several of those at this point. 4 packs left. Dartrix, Mawile, Rattata, Onedge, another Judge, Luxio. It's the 5th Pokepad, more than a playset. A Rowlet Reverse. Ooh. Is this like the luckiest booster box of all time? What the heck? I saved all my luck for one single booster box? This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. An SIR and a gold card in one booster box. This is that stupid looking Starmie that it's so stupid that I think it wraps around into being like funny and cool. It's not going to be like super expensive, I don't think. Just based on the rarity, it'll be a little bit expensive. Again, I don't necessarily care about the prices, just for me to collect. Like, it's going to cost me less to finish this set by a significant amount now. This is crazy. I've got 3 IRs, 2 of what I would say are going to be the most expensive, the most rare cards to pull in this set. Just wild luck on this booster box. Stealing it all from you guys. You guys are going to have terrible luck now. I don't want to say I'm owed but I've had way below average rates for the last several hundred packs. I'm not just saying that as like, you know, sometimes people open thousands of packs and get salty. I'm way below the actual pull rates until now. This will fully reverses that. I'd say I'm probably now above the pull rates. Okay, Shinx. I mean, I am because I pulled this. Seal. Core Memory. Talonflame. Meowstick. Reverse Naveen. Reverse Shinx. And another Grass Energy. I don't want to get greedy, but you know, let's just triple down and rock out a God Pack. I don't know if there's any God Packs in this set, or is that specialty sets only? I forget. One more IR would be nice to get to the 4 number. I mean, 3 is the pull rate for IRs. I think it's 1 in 12, so 36 packs. I got my 3, and I like all of them, and then a bunch more. But let's see if we can keep this gravy train rolling. The second last pack here. Eradicate, the Rosa, Reverse Luxio, no IR with a Reverse Ariados, and another Landorus. My binder is going to be bustling. Actually, I haven't bought the binder I'm putting these in yet, so I got to do that. Don't want to leave these cards sitting out too long. And I'm mostly a binder collector. I do display some cards, I just don't have the shelves up yet, but these are all going to binders. Stubblade, final pack, by the way. Spupa, Potion, Clefairy, Tarragon, Drapion, Barbaracle, Reverse Chaff Fossil. Nope, because the reverse Pokepad. And the double rare Mega Starmie EX. Holy! This was a bonkers booster box. I'm gonna go open that ETB in the next video, and it's gonna be absolutely nothing in there. Let's take a look here, pull all this, pull out the least rare stuff first. Take a look. So we have these double rares. We have the 2 star pattern double rares. By far the least cool of the hits, but in terms of actual Pokemon for them, not bad. I like a Veltol, and like I already talked about Meowth a bit. I'll have to read through what his abilities and stuff are, but that's not what this video is about. Then we have the Mega cards. Skarmory, Pokemon I do like. Kind of an awkward card, but it's not, I don't mind it. The Mega Starmie. Why not? Let's go with our even rarer Mega Starmie. This one's good. Water types are typically my favorite cards, even though water type isn't my favorite type. Same to blue. I like blue. Blue's probably my favorite color. Hey, check out the wall behind me. It's blue. And then this really ugly Mega Clefable. Not a whole lot to say about that. You block that, and I like the rest of the card, but Fable, not a looker. Okay, then we got some ultra rares. We have a Pokepad, super playable, cool card. Force of Vitality, I think looks really great. The like silver bordering around the tree. All the trees, I should say. I didn't even see that there was a little scatterbug in the bottom there. That's cool. That's a great ultra rare. And then, of course, the Veltol, the first hit we got here. Solid, you know, Veltol. Card I like, goes with our double rare. We really like kind of matched out here with double rares and higher rarities. Okay, then right on the hit rates, we got 3 IRs. This Pupa, which I said I like again. It's kind of just another chill, vibin' IR. I expect it won't be too expensive, so if you wanted one for yourself, I think it'll be very achievable. I'll have to look, I'm just guessing. The Esper, pretty similar, in that it's another chill, I mean literally sleeping, muted colors, just a nice little scene. I like that quite a bit. And then the Talonflame, you know, a little more active, but again, the kind of like Assassin's Creed vibes from it or something, a little muted town. 3 cool IRs. I'd say my favorite IRs are typically like the really intense ones. You know, I got the Ethan's Typhlosion the other day as a single, or the like really cheeky ones like the Alolan Doug Trio, which I now have 2 of because I pulled one and bought one. But these are cool. I do like the more like muted, realistic ones as well. Just mixing up the collection, you know? Okay, what would normally be the absolute rarest card that people are pulling is my second rarest card. SAR Mega Starmie EX. Pretty nuts. Feels funny that the one to break the streak is this one. I did say that Star U was the first ever Pokemon card I got, so maybe it was kind of fate to pull this guy. Just like a weird, cheeky guy, which is, again, I'm just talking about cheeky cards. This is cheeky in the way that it's like so ugly that it wraps around, you know, like bad movies become good kind of thing. I expect it's going to be pretty divisive. Some people will like it, some people will really hate it. And then we pulled the big kahuna, the golden Mega Zygarde EX. Still can't even believe we had this lucky of a booster box. Already talked about this card probably enough, but you can get another quick look here at what it actually looks like. The pictures don't necessarily do the gold cards of justice. Get the rainbow effect. It's almost like etched, but raised with texture. Probably one of the worst gold cards, but I am saying that as I am incredibly happy, ecstatic even, to have got this. I mean, I actually like Zygarde, probably more than most people. I bought that damaged Zygarde and repaired it in another video, which you should check out. I'll link it here. And that's a really cool looking card. So this goes nicely with it, although it'll be in its perfect order binder. Okay, there you have it. An absolutely insane booster box opening on the tier of like the peaks that you see online. I feel super lucky to have been the one to do that. And I hope you guys have similar luck. I'd rather stuff be cheap and accessible for everyone and everyone get these kind of pulls. So let me know if you guys got anything good out of this set. I'd love to hear it. And with this great start to the set, I'm going to open that ETB next. I'll release a video in a day or two as well. And you'll see that up, and I'll try and complete this set quickly because I had such a hot start here. Really appreciate you guys watching. Here's another video that I think you would like.